Ladies and gentlemen, the first hour after you wake up is literally worth more than a Tesla, and most people throw it away. Every morning you get 60 minutes that could be the most valuable of your entire day, and yet most people give it away for free. Scrolling social media, checking messages, reading the news, letting other people's priorities take over before they even start their own. Let me give you an example. I know a guy, very smart, very ambitious, wakes up at 6 a.m., sets all these goals for the day, and thinks he's going to crush it. But the first thing he does, he grabs his phone. By the time he's done scrolling and reacting to random notifications, he's stressed, distracted, and half asleep again. His day hasn't even started, and he's already behind. It's like owning a Tesla and handing the keys to a stranger while you go watch TV. Ridiculous, right? But this is what most people do every single morning. And don't think this is just a personal habit. Look at famous people. They treat their mornings like precious gold. Jeff Bezos reportedly spends the first few hours of his day doing nothing but thinking, reading, and having breakfast with his family. No emails, no messages, no distractions. Imagine if everyone treated their mornings like that. Most of us treat it like a public park. Anyone can walk in and steal our energy. I read about a guy who sets 10 alarms just to wake up early, thinking that will make him successful. But as soon as he's up, he spends an hour arguing in a WhatsApp group chat about a meme. He's literally wasting his Tesla-worth morning arguing about a cat video. That's the reality. Our mornings are being stolen, and most people don't even notice. Now let's be honest. Everyone thinks it's just 5 minutes, it won't matter, but those 5 minutes are priceless. That small scroll, that little distraction, is like letting someone steal your most powerful tool, your mind. And once it's gone for the day. Imagine starting a race already exhausted before it even begins. That's your morning, if you let distractions control it. There are 5 things you must stop doing every morning if you want to succeed. 5 habits that are quietly destroying your focus, energy, and results before your day even begins. And the first one, the one that most people do without realizing it, is simple, but incredibly powerful. Stop picking up your phone the moment you wake up. Don't check messages, notifications, or news. Give yourself at least 30 minutes, just 30 minutes to wake up, stretch, drink water, maybe think about one thing you want to achieve today. Protect your morning like it's worth millions, because it is. Your morning is your Tesla. Treat it like it belongs to you. And I know it's hard. Your friends will text, your groups will ping, the news will scream at you. But resisting that temptation is where winners are made. That small act of control every morning will give you clarity, focus, and energy that most people never even realize exists. Habit number 2 is hitting snooze. Yes, that little button that seems so innocent. Most people think just 5 more minutes won't hurt. But every time you hit snooze, you're teaching your brain to ignore discipline. You're telling yourself it's okay to delay, it's okay to be lazy. And the problem is, your brain listens. You wake up tired, groggy, and behind schedule, and suddenly your entire morning feels heavy. Even famous people struggle with this. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, wakes up at 3:45 a.m. Can you imagine? That's discipline. And it starts with getting out of bed without hesitation. Hitting snooze is like pressing pause on your life. And most people do it every morning without realizing it. Habit number 3 is jumping straight into work or tasks without a plan. Most people wake up, make coffee, sit in front of their laptop and think, okay, let's get busy. But without a clear plan, your energy is wasted on small, meaningless tasks. Imagine cleaning your entire desk, but forgetting to do the important work that actually moves your life forward. That's what happens when you jump straight into work without planning. Successful people like Warren Buffett or Oprah Winfrey spend the first part of their day reflecting, planning, or reading, not jumping into chaos. They build momentum on purpose. Most people, on the other hand, just react. Habit number 4 is letting negative thoughts take over. Have you ever woken up, looked in the mirror, and immediately thought, oh, I feel tired, or I don't want to deal with today? That tiny self-talk might feel harmless, but it sets the tone for the entire day. Our minds are like gardens. The first thoughts you plant in the morning grow all day long. Successful people start their day with positivity, gratitude, or affirmations. They remind themselves, today is my day, I control it. Most people, though, wake up and water the weeds first. Fear, doubt, frustration, and then they wonder why they feel stressed and behind by 10 a.m. So just to recap these 3 habits you need to stop immediately. Number 2, hitting snooze and delaying your wake up. Number 3, jumping into tasks without a clear plan. And number 4, letting negative thoughts take over before your day even begins. All of these seem small, but they quietly steal your energy and focus. Once you stop all 5, your mornings won't just feel better, they will give you an unstoppable advantage over everyone else. And don't worry, after that, we'll also talk about the positive habits to replace these destructive ones so your mornings become a powerhouse for success. Remember, it's not about working harder, it's about starting smarter. Stop these 3 habits tomorrow morning and watch how your day changes before lunch. Most people will still be groggy and distracted, but you'll be ahead, calm, and focused. Now we come to the 5th and final morning habit, and this one is sneaky. Most people think it's harmless, even productive, but secretly, it's quietly ruining their mornings every single day. Habit number 5 is staying in bed, thinking. Yes, just lying there, scrolling mentally through your day, planning, worrying, or replaying yesterday's mistakes. You tell yourself, I'm just reflecting, or I'm gathering my thoughts. But in reality, you're doing nothing except giving your brain a free ticket to Stress City. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone wakes up at 6 a.m. and stays in bed for an hour, thinking about what could go wrong at work, the bills they have to pay, or that awkward conversation from last night. By the time they finally get up, their brain is already tired. They're anxious, distracted, and their energy is drained. It's like running a marathon before leaving your bedroom. Sounds ridiculous, right? But most people do it every day. Even famous people are aware of this trap. Elon Musk reportedly schedules time for focused thinking. But it's structured, it's intentional, not random worry sessions. That's the difference between winners and the rest. Now that you've stopped all 5 destructive habits, picking up your phone, hitting snooze, jumping into work without a plan, letting negative thoughts take over, and staying in bed thinking, it's time to replace them with habits that actually win your morning. Habit number 1 to win your morning is simple but powerful. Move your body. Yes, just a few minutes of stretching, walking, or even dancing like nobody's watching. Why? Because your body and brain are connected. Move first, think later. Tony Robbins swears by this. He jumps up, pumps his arms, and gets his energy flowing. Most people sit still, scroll, and wonder why they feel tired all day. Movement in the morning signals to your brain, I'm awake, alert, and ready. Habit number 2. Start with a small win. Something so simple that it feels ridiculous to call it a win. Make your bed. Drink a glass of water. Meditate for 2 minutes. Why? Because winning your morning is like stacking blocks. Small wins build momentum. David Allen, the productivity guru, says small victories early set the tone for everything else. Most people wait for big tasks to feel accomplished, and then they never get that momentum. So now, your morning has changed already. Stop the 5 bad habits. Get moving and win your first 2 victories before 8 a.m. It's small, simple, and completely doable. But the results are huge. You'll notice your energy is higher, your mind is sharper, and your day is already ahead of 90% of people before they even open their laptops. Now that you've stopped the 5 bad habits and already started your morning with movement and a small win, it's time for the next 3 habits that will completely transform your mornings. These are the habits that separate ordinary mornings from unstoppable, supercharged mornings. Habit number 3 is plan your day with intention. Yes, take just 5 to 10 minutes to write down the 3 most important things you need to accomplish today. Not 20 tasks, not your entire life plan, just the top 3. Why? Because clarity in the morning prevents chaos all day. Most people wake up and react to notifications, emails, or random requests, and suddenly their day owns them. Imagine Bill Gates starting his day without a plan. Impossible, right? He schedules, prioritizes, and focuses on what matters first. You don't need $1 billion to do this, just a piece of paper and a clear mind. Habit number 4 is feed your mind. Most people start their mornings with social media, scrolling endlessly and wondering why they feel anxious or distracted. Instead, read something inspiring, listen to a motivational podcast, or watch a short video that uplifts you. Warren Buffett spends 5 to 6 hours a day reading, yes, even before breakfast. You don't have to read that much, but even 10 minutes of positive, enriching content sets your brain on fire for creativity, focus, and productivity. Habit number 5 is gratitude or reflection. Take a moment to think about what you're grateful for or reflect on a small success from yesterday. Why? Because your brain loves patterns. If you start your day appreciating what's good, you start seeing opportunities instead of problems. Oprah Winfrey starts her day with gratitude journaling. Most people, on the other hand, start by thinking about everything that's wrong and then wonder why life feels heavy. Gratitude is like sunlight for your brain. It warms everything, makes ideas grow, and keeps stress away. Remember, these aren't difficult habits. They don't require hours of work or expensive tools. They require consistency and small, smart choices. Stop the bad habits, start these 5 good habits, and suddenly your mornings will give you energy, focus, and clarity that most people will never experience. By the time everyone else is just waking up or scrolling, you're already ahead, already winning, already living your day with purpose. Alright, now it's time to put everything together. The full morning blueprint that will transform your day and honestly your life. We've talked about the 5 habits you must stop and the 5 habits you must start. If you follow this, mornings will no longer feel chaotic, wasted, or stressful. They will become your secret weapon. Let's quickly recap the habits to stop. Number 1, picking up your phone the moment you wake up. Number 2, hitting snooze and delaying your wake up. Number 3, jumping straight into tasks without a plan. Number 4, letting negative thoughts take over. And number 5, staying in bed, thinking instead of acting. Stop these 5 immediately, and you'll notice your mornings feel lighter, calmer, and way more productive. Now the habits to start, your morning winning habits. Number 1, move your body. Even 5 minutes of stretching, walking, or simple exercises signals your brain that the day has begun. Number 2, win a small victory, like making your bed or drinking water. Number 3, plan your day with intention. Choose your top 3 priorities and attack them. Number 4, feed your mind with something positive. Read, listen, or watch inspiring content. And number 5, start with gratitude or reflection, appreciating what's good before worrying about what's not. Do you see how simple this is? None of this requires a degree, millions of dollars, or complicated apps. It just requires you to take control of your mornings. And let me tell you, the mornings you win your entire day. The mornings you waste, no amount of hard work later can catch up. Here's the secret that most people never realize. Success isn't about working harder. It's about starting smarter. It's about mastering your energy, focus, and mindset before the world even knocks on your door. Most people will be groggy, distracted, scrolling their phones, hitting snooze, worrying, and reacting all day. You'll be moving, winning small battles, planning, feeding your mind, and starting with gratitude. You'll be ahead, calm, and unstoppable. So here's your challenge. Stop the 5 destructive habits tomorrow morning. Start these 5 winning habits and see the change in your life. Not in months, in days. You'll notice your energy is higher, your focus sharper, your mood better, and your confidence unstoppable. This is the secret of billionaires, top entrepreneurs, and the people who dominate their lives quietly while everyone else struggles. Remember, mornings are the foundation. Build them strong, and the rest of your life becomes easier, faster, and more successful. Take action. Start tomorrow. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation waits for no one. The only way to win your mornings and win your life is to act. Stop, start, and watch yourself rise ahead of the crowd every single day. Your mornings are worth more than money, more than fame, more than anything you chase. Treat them like treasure, and your life will follow. This is your blueprint. Simple, powerful, and unstoppable. Now go and dominate your mornings. Everything else is easy after that. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends.